On Tuesday morning, Seuss Enterprises, which handles the estate of Dr. Seuss, announced that it would discontinue 6 of its less popular titles due to racist imagery. None of the books, If I Ran the Zoo, and To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, McAlligott's Pool, On Beyond Zebra, Scrambled Egg Super, and The Cat's Quizzer, are Seuss bestsellers, and few thought the announcement would set off a culture war. But it did, and drove a stampede of buyers to booksellers. After all, if Dr. Seuss, who passed away in 1991, could earn $33 million last year, why shouldn't shrewd collectors and Seuss lovers act like Horton and hatch a nest egg? A day after the announcement of the cancellation, 9 of the top 10 books on Amazon's best-selling charts were by Dr. Seuss, though none were the 6 controversial titles. Those books are now much harder to get, and their prices on the secondary market have skyrocketed. On rare book site Abe Books, first editions of And To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street are going for up to $9,000, while If I Ran the Zoo is selling for $8,200. On Barnes & Noble, both titles are already out of stock. Rare and children's bookstores, which typically get calls about The Cat in the Hat or How the Grinch Stole Christmas, have been handling increased requests for the 6 Nix titles. Fielding those calls was basically our entire day yesterday, says Marissa Acey, a manager at New York City's Book Culture. The store only had 1 copy of If I Ran the Zoo, she added, explaining that none of the titles listed were popular enough to keep in stock. We spent the whole day yesterday on the phone answering calls about Dr. Seuss, adds Peter Glassman, the owner of New York City's fabled children's bookstore Books of Wonder. A lover of Dr. Seuss who contributed to the Your Favorite Seuss compilation, Glassman hopes the 6 books can be edited to remove the objectionable characters and illustrations. Having met Ted Geisel, aka Dr. Seuss, I think he would have been the first to say, just change it. If these stories can be kept alive in a way that is not offensive, that would be wonderful. The surprising announcement by Seuss Enterprises followed a 2019 study by the Conscious Kids Library and the University of California, San Diego that found themes of Orientalism and anti-blackness in some of his books, and coincided with President Joe Biden excluding Seuss' name from his proclamation on Read Across America Day. Across conservative media, the titles were the latest victims of cancel culture, with Newsmax and Fox News hosts spending significant airtime on the matter. What they didn't acknowledge is that these 6 books make up only a sliver of the Seuss library, and the money-making machine that library has become. Seuss Enterprises earned a record $33 million before taxes in 2020, up from just $9.5 million 5 years earlier, thanks to a flurry of lucrative Hollywood deals, including Netflix.